Right, good. I'll give you a choice of 10 minutes. What do you want? Total and utter, all-out, unexpurgated filth?
Yes!
Or politics?
Yes!
Politics it is. So glad you went with that. It's really good. I'm so old, ladies and gentlemen. Life changes around you. The rules change. Nobody tells you when the rules change. Shut up. Here's the thing. The rules change. I'm so old. I can remember when porn stars had pubes. Just the front row of the audience going, we remember that, Grandad. You fucking remember. People at the back going, you what? They never did. They fucking did, didn't they? Because you could buy a mucky book in your day, couldn't you, son? It was great. You could find it near school under a bush, and there was plenty of bush in the book. It was great. But apparently, no, because you get to that day in life when you go, where did the pubes go? Well, because I don't go on the young person's interweb much, being a tad over 50. And I was helping my daughter out with her cookery homework, so I logged on a humble cookery website entitled noshmysausage.com. Couldn't believe what I saw when I went on there. Just hundreds of Eastern European people, not a single pube between them. All thrashing away 10 to the dozen. I thought, poor bastards, they obviously made more work at Chernobyl. They've got some sort of bizarre genital alopecia going on there, but what the fuck, you know. God bless them, they put their back into it. Still, Brexit's not been particularly good. Lots of people voted Brexit for some political reasons. I voted to stay in Europe, mainly for pornographic reasons. Mainly because the day after we left, I happened to chance upon my favourite Eastern European website again, which simply said, goodbye Johnny English, fuck off, you've left, we're redirecting you to an English porn site, Bradford's Fattest Women. Wow, look at these babes. That's Doreen, she's from Bradford, she's got a tooth. She's quite the looker. I'm getting it from the front row here, the people at the back are just going, what the fuck is going on? This philosophy lecture's gone weird already, hasn't it? Anyway, it's all good fun. What I always say is, bloody foreigners, bloody foreigners, if they want to come over here and put dirty pornography onto my computer, fucking let them in, all of them. Never mind dinghies, let's get a trawler over to Calais. Everybody into Britain, porn's crap. Get over here and make some. Pants off, it's fucking fun time. Everybody have one of our blue passports. They're shit, but you can fucking have one. Just make some. I mean, have you ever seen English porn? For God's sake, you're just looking at that, looking at people's soft furnishings going, them curtains are fucked. And so are those curtains, to be perfectly honest, as well. Have you ever thought of B&Q? I mean, come on, look. Well, I've not been getting much recently, so I've joined Manchester's cheapest swingers club, ladies and gentlemen. Joined Manchester's cheapest swingers club last week. I went there and I got off and I did it with a tramp. Turns out that means I'm a homeless sexual. Thank you very much. Not a very considerate lover, just lay outside a cash point going spare cock. Week before that, I went back to Manchester's cheapest swingers club, whereupon I did it. I did it with a lady, ladies and gentlemen, who enjoyed being flogged, I say, senseless, with children's modelling clay. She's a Play-Doh masochist. Thank you very much. Oh, that was so bad. I could have knocked Tyson Fury out with that one. That was so bad. I trolled through the bottom of the pond barrel, threw it to molten lava with that one. I don't give a shit. COVID has been good for some things. I've lost a stone in weight, so that's been good. I didn't get COVID, I just couldn't make it to McDonald's anymore. Well, basically, if you go to I never realised how many calories there were in McDonald's. McDonald's Happy Meal, 500 calories. That's a quarter of my intake per day. Happy to have diabetes. Fucking, sorry, that went a bit fucking quiet, but I don't care. No, but basically, McDonald's. And then I've been back to McDonald's and I bought the diet option. I went for the diet option. There's still 450 calories in the diet option. That's the equivalent of Benson and Hedges turning out a new product called Athlete Fags. Only 19 Athlete Fags in a packet, one less cancer stick, a positive health benefit. Still, does anybody enjoy eating out? I know I do. No, but I mean, I took my missus out, for Valentine's, and apparently McDonald's in this country is officially registered as a restaurant, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, they took the government to court, they won the court case, they are officially a restaurant. Well, here's the acid test of whether McDonald's is a restaurant. You take your missus there for Valentine's Day and let her be the judge. But darling, the filet-o-fish is to die for. Stop stabbing me with the fork. Did lose my job due to COVID, but I'm doing well these days, because you know what they say? He who finds his ideal job never has to work another day in his life. You heard that phrase? Yeah. Speak to me. He who finds his ideal job never has to work another day in his life. Have you heard that? Yeah, good, because I now find my ideal job, because as you can see, I'm very short-sighted, I'm a particularly bad driver, I'm dyslexic, I can't read a map, but I'm very good at throwing a frisbee. I've now got my ideal job as an Amazon delivery driver, ladies and gentlemen. Packet for number 18. Oh shit, 81. Close. That was close, it doesn't matter. Thing is, I feel sorry for other people who lost their jobs due to COVID. People who ended up working in call centres, that must be awful. I try and humour them. One rang me up the other day and he went, "Excuse me, sir, have you had an accident that wasn't your fault?" I said, "Well, I shit myself once in Tesco's. Does that... I blame the curry for that. Does that count?" No, he's gone. But it's been a great time for conspiracy theorists, this whole COVID thing. And my mate Tony, he's the king of the conspiracy theorists. My mate Tony, the conspiracy theorist, actually does not believe in the existence of Hoovers. That's right, he's an anti-vaxxer. Oh, what a fucking pun that was. Doesn't think that Henry exists. Oh, that's alright. Other shit that's been going on in my life, what can I tell you about? Oh, my favourite programme. I do love to watch programmes where they do DIY and do places up and all that sort of thing. Do you like those? Good? Yeah. No, you don't. I do. My favourite one is called Escape to the Chateau. Anybody seen Escape to the Chateau? Yeah? Speak to it, yeah? Basically, I'll explain it for the harder thinking. A guy called Dick Strawbridge, what a name. What a guy, Dick Strawbridge. I mean, with a name like that, I mean, he's got a chateau, it should be called Dick Strawbridge and his sick drawbridge. That would be fucking great, wouldn't it? It's because he's got Dick Strawbridge and he's what I can only describe as optimistically named wife, Angel. Looks more like George Dawes or Vic and Bob, but if you with eyebrows drawn on, but if you think you're an angel, fuck it, you're an angel. And they've gone to France and bought a chateau and done it up and now they do weddings and everything's great. But the thing is, I went to France for my holidays a couple of years ago and they actually got the same programme syndicated over there, in which a couple from Paris leave their flat in Paris and go to live in Wigan. And it's called Escape to the Shithole. Zut alors, regardez les smackheads. Où se trouve le shell suits, etc., etc. I'm at the outer limits of my French now. That's all fun. Other stuff that I kind of don't understand in life is you see them little metal canistery things, what you see on the floor, on the roads everywhere. I didn't know what they were. My daughter had to explain it to me. She went, "Dad, that's drugs, that is." Apparently it is that they're like gas canisters. Kids put them in balloons and suck like fuck and get really high. You're nodding there. Are you really, really high at the moment? You're just going to float away. But basically, I didn't know what they were. My daughter had to explain it to me because I thought they were robot dog shit. I thought Doctor Who's been back here with K9 again. Fuck off back to your own planet, you Time Lord bastard, and take me. But I'll just finish with a little story from this week. I like to do a bit of news. My favourite story of this week, my favourite person in the world at the moment is an Irish fella called Declan Horney. Not Horny, but if you don't know the story, Declan, he was at home and sat there with his uncle, and his uncle died right there on the settee. So quick as a flash, Declan and his mate took his uncle down to the local post office to cash his pension. Okay, admittedly, it was a dead guy with them, and it was reported on the BBC that the post office cashier became somewhat somewhat agitated when the corpse of Mr. Horney's uncle fell flat onto the counter in the post office. He didn't mention... Look, if I die right now, just go and cash my fucking gyro. I don't mind, that's what I want in life. You know, and they've now arrested Declan and he's on trial for some sort of fraud. Technically, I mean, he hasn't signed a death certificate, technically he's still alive, he can cash a pension, you know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at it. And there's all these people in England taking the piss going, look at the stupid Irish person, look at this stupid Irish person trying to cash the dead guy's pension. And I'm like, you know, okay, fair enough, that would never happen in England, because in England, the dead guy would be declared fit for work by the Department of Work and Pensions. Thank you very much, good night.